The city's mayor now under subpoena in the ongoing case to oust prosecutor Kim Gardner from office.
It is the latest development in the battle between the state's top cop and the city's top prosecutor. News 4 Chief Investigator Lauren Traeger details other new developments as nearly every action, even every dollar spent by Gardner, comes under scrutiny.
Yeah, in a flurry of subpoenas, both the Missouri Attorney General and the Missouri State Auditor are trying to get their hands on a laundry list of documents, all as they move forward with their investigations and reviews of the St. Louis Circuit Attorney.
In the latest subpoenas, Attorney General Andrew Bailey's team has asked for documents falling into 34 categories, including Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner's personnel file, documents related to how many times the office has failed to show up for court, even information about specific cases, like that against Daniel Riley. They appear to want to learn everything they can about the office, but they'll likely be met with pushback. The AG's office, for example, wants a list of all consultants or advisors to the Circuit Attorney's office and amount paid for services. News 4 Investigates submitted a similar public records request back in 2020, but the CAO has never provided the information.
It's very hostile towards transparency. At least that's been my experience with Kim Gardner's Circuit Attorney's office.
Dave Rowland is an attorney who has won a Sunshine lawsuit against Gardner's office and says he's still fighting for documents.
I would expect them to hire outside counsel, probably very expensive outside counsel, and they'll fight it for everything that they're worth.
The Attorney General, though, is branching out, sending subpoenas to both St. Louis Mayor Tashara Jones and Comptroller Darlene Green for all their texts, emails, and voicemails with Gardner dating back to 2017.
We issued the subpoena because I don't have any more patience for it.
And there's this. Missouri's new auditor, Scott Fitzpatrick, also sending a subpoena to Kim Gardner seeking financial records.
They've denied access to their offices using COVID as an excuse in the past. And so we're just to a point now where the stonewalling and the lack of response to not just this request, but multiple requests prior to this one is unacceptable.
He says it all relates to a whole city audit requested by aldermen years ago, but Gardner's office, he says, has refused to cooperate even before his time.
Even during the Galloway administration, the Circuit Attorney's office had been non-responsive to requests, had failed to respond to inquiries.
A prosecutor spokesperson wrote, quote, "The CAO has cooperated with all requests from the auditor," further saying our office is committed to complying with all requests.
The two state agencies have given Gardner just a few weeks to respond to their subpoenas, but legal experts tell us to expect Gardner to push back. We have not yet seen her written response at all to the ouster proceedings, but we do know she has retained outside attorneys to help her fight. We've requested that information about how much they're going to be paid, and we'll keep asking for new details, too. I'm Lauren Traeger, News 4 Investigates.